We're back at the Meeple on Board booth, who's been very kind to sponsor us once again, so we can take a look at some absolutely incredible games this year. So stay tuned and welcome to So Play We All at Spiel 2025. We're back with Rita from Post Curious, and this time we're going to take a look at the Emerald Flame, which is a bigger game that we've seen before, just as absolutely glorious looking, because that cover is to die for. I love the color palette and the contrast between the purple, the green, emerald green, and this golden color is just
Thank you.
exquisite, absolutely exquisite. So let's take a quick look inside and find out what this game is all about. By the way, good box. Yeah, this is quality.
It's
This is
it's a
quality.
heavy. It's got a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah, this is quality box. I love when people pay attention to the durability of the box, not just the game itself. So okay, so these are the instructions.
Those are the instructions. They're pretty short.
Now I am even more interested. So we have envelopes that we're obviously
Yeah.
not going to open.
We can open one.
Oh, okay, let's open.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's open one.
Okay. This is getting exciting. I get excited for anything. I'm like a kid.
So this is the first envelope. There are 3 envelopes in total. Each one is its own chapter in a longer story. And so you're being reached out to by the Crochet Society, which is a historical society. They found a bunch of these documents from this alchemist, and they want your help to figure out what's going on with them. This alchemist was searching for the recipe for a legendary potion, and so there's a bunch of ingredients that she needed to find. One of them is a crystal, one of them is a plant, and one of them is one of these butterflies. And this also takes place in Prague, so there's a map of Prague Castle here, which is an actual map of Prague Castle, for the most part. took a few liberties there.
Well,
Yeah. And then we've got some
spirograph.
mechanical bits and some pieces that are part of the butterfly puzzle that you can overlap. And then we've also got this necklace that our main character picked up while she was traveling through Egypt. And so she has sent it to the person that she's writing the letter to. And basically the reason why the rules are so short is that there aren't really any rules. It's just look at all the stuff and try to figure it out. There is a link that takes you to a website that has a chat that you can talk to. So once you figure out one of the solutions, you can enter it into the chat, and then he'll tell you if it's correct or not, and then you can move on to the other puzzles. And the puzzles in this, in the envelope, you can solve them in any order. So you have a choice of 5 different puzzles you can work on at the same time. So this one is good for like groups of 2 to 4.
Okay.
Because people can be, working on different puzzles at the same time, and then if you get stuck, you can ask your friend like, hey, I'm thinking maybe it's something like this,
Yes.
what do you think? And maybe they'll see something else.
How do you come up with things like this? This is just phenomenal.
Thank you. I went to design school, so I'm kind of a materials nerd, and I like working with like different and interesting components. And so I like the idea of, this was kind of inspired by like microscope slides.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about like, what can I do that's kind of, that you can layer on top of each other and make something interesting.
That is just absolutely. I really was not expecting this. I really was not expecting anything as cool and sophisticated as this stuff. As with the previous game, how long does it take?
So
play?
every chapter takes about 3 hours.
Okay.
So with 3 chapters, it's about 9 hours for the whole
Okay,
game.
that's pretty good goal for this. I'm literally speechless with this, seriously, and that is very rare for me to say that I am speechless, but this is like, how many iterations of this did you have to do to actually make it work?
A few. But I have a laser cutter at home, and that helped a lot.
So you've done your own prototyping? Well, thank God for that, because otherwise, I mean, that would be very expensive.
Yeah.
Wow. This is out already?
Yes, this has been out for a while. And actually, this game also has PDF translations in a couple of languages. So we have French, Spanish, and German.
Okay.
And it's basically all of the text in the game in those languages, just to make it easier for people to play in their own language. The puzzles are not very language dependent in this game, so that's why we were able to do translations for them.
Translations to it. I mean, it would be amazing if this was, the whole thing was fully translated and published in different languages.
That would be cool.
It would be super amazing. Super amazing. Are you going to do more like this?
We haven't, like, similar games to this.
Okay.
Yeah, we have one called Threads of Fate, which is also a big box game like this, and that one's got 4 chapters. It's actually even a little bit longer than this one. But yeah, we have other things in the works as well.
Okay, good. I very much.
Yeah, we kind of switch between smaller and bigger, like kind of alternate a little bit.
That is absolutely awesome. One question though, because I'm sure there will be people wondering this. What is a solo experience with this game like? Is it doable? Does it increase the difficulty too much?
It does increase the difficulty, but all of our games have a hint system.
Okay.
And we actually make it a point to make the hint system very granular. So one puzzle might have like 10, 15 hints because they give you little nudges just to help you along the way. So you're not getting the whole answer, but it's going to help you figure it out.
Good, because we've seen so many times that it's a bit like you either guess it or we give you the whole answer. It's like, I might as well go for the answer, you know. I need you to make it easier, not to spoil it.
Yeah. And so the hint system is there to help you figure it out rather than just tell you what it is.
How to, okay. Well, that sounds and looks absolutely glorious. Is it on your website?
Yes.
And where else?
It is available in some stores, but mostly we sell online. So,
so I will repeat what I repeat in so many videos. Humans, if you are watching this video and you're interested in this, go to your local gaming store, ask for it, they will go to the distributors, they will go to the publishers, and it will get to the stores. It really matters a lot that people go to the local stores and begin to bang them about getting these kind of games, because otherwise they will never see stores.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we want to see them in every single store, everyone. Rita, thank you very much indeed for showing me this beautiful gem. I am seriously and genuinely speechless with this.
Thank you
just
so much.
Way better than I was expecting. So many congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you.